Let's bring the trolls out. Looks funny. Yeah. uh, Welcome everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Still haven't really caught up on sleep. I'm still a bit tired. At least I have a smoke. Yeah, it is what it is. Just had a bit of breakfast. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning here or something like that. Oh, a smoke and a Coke. Sleeping. Okay. Yeah, it's close to like midnight back in the US, so definitely a new time zone for me. Hey there, Pat. Mitch. Let's see what trolls we get today. I'm just out here enjoying my new balcony for the next couple months. Getting ready to start the day. Yeah, not much since last time. Just got into the apartment, got it paid for. Um, some little intricacies going on with it, like the shower head was leaking, and um, the guy is coming back later today to fix the shower head. But like the old one, he put the old one back on, and because the new one was leaking, and has to get stuff to make the new one work right. Picked up some new sheets, new pillow, toiletries, stuff like that. Necessities I didn't pack because I could just buy them here. Oh, just getting life in order for living for the next couple months. My friends here in Kyiv have been awesome. I feel so bad relying on them so much, but they have made getting the transition to getting here so much easier. Yeah, from their friend helping me move my lost luggage to taking me to the store. Definitely amazing, amazing friends, and I can never thank them enough. Oh, fires are bad again. Yeah, I remember that issue I was having with my eyes as soon as I got away from South Dakota and the smoke from the fires in Canada. It cleared up. So, yeah, it was from the smoke from those fires too. So, yeah, that's nasty stuff. Watch out for your health. Um, yeah, get one of those air filters is all I can say. It does amazing. Even here in a major city, it's clear here right now. Um, for $500, yeah. I mean, I've shaved bald before. I mean, I don't have much to shave up here, but oh, you got a wedding on Saturday. Good to well, you know, wish you all the best because the weddings are always fun. even with all the drama that comes with them. Good to see you too, K Bell. Yeah, that me. Uh, Roofless taco. Woofless taco. Okay. Yeah, $500. I'd have to go to the store and get a razor, but I'd do it. I look like some stuff has had to gone right. Yeah, it's and yes, again, it is thanks to my friends here in Kyiv. They've I I can, like I said, I can't thank them enough. They've done so much to get help ease and make the transition so much easier. Oh yeah, it is freaking gorgeous. And oh, because I accidentally hit the microphone off. Okay, so we should have sound again. Yeah, when I flipped the camera, I fat fingered the mute button too. Um, yeah, let's. So yeah, it's a nice view from the apartment, and you know, the only thing is, I might need to go and buy a new mattress because this mattress is worn out. Um, oh, knees are still recovering from all the travel. But let's give you a tour of the apartment. And when I get inside, maybe I can see the screen. So you're gonna laugh. I know you're gonna laugh. But come here. SpongeBob in Ukrainian. So that's one way I'm increasing my Ukrainian language. But yeah, this is my apartment for the next couple months. And let's see. You know, I keep talking about Ukrainians and their chandeliers. So, you know, huge built in cabinetry. And my disaster shelf, and let's go down. Another disaster shelf. I barely got like stuff put away just to have it put away. Oh, a little corner couch. It does fold out into bed, but that is so low to the ground for me. My knees don't do it justice. Let's flip around here, and there's the view from the couch out the patio. The one thing that's really hard for me to get used to as an American visiting is like all the light switches are on the outside of like the light switch is there for the bathroom. Nice little bathroom. Let's get this switch here. So the entryway. Yeah, it just freaks me out a little bit that someone can sit there and turn off the lights on you while you're sitting on the toilet. Nice little cozy kitchen. It does echo a bit in here, so it's kind of... So, yeah, a little one kimyata. Hey, Pyro Kurt. Yeah, it's because I'm doing a vertical stream there. Vertical streams always bring out weird people that are interesting. Let's just say that. Let's back into my chair. Does it get you back where I can see you and I don't have to hold this thing? So yeah, that's the apartment. Not much to it and don't need much. Nice cheap place, like $230 a month. So pretty cheap place. Up here on the 5th floor, the stairs were a little rough, but that'll get easier as Kyiv kicks my butt into shape. Oh yeah, everything I need. Just need a fan, and my friend's bringing a fan by tonight. So again, I cannot thank my friends enough. It makes the transition so much easier having people that care about you, helping you out, and we need more of that in this world, helping each other out. Oh yeah, hills, stairs, definitely stairs. Of course, the long-running joke I have is, I keep saying is, stairs were a Ukrainian invention. That's why there's so many in Kyiv. They're just trying to support their inventors. Yeah, I mean, even if I hit the Powerball tomorrow, I wouldn't be. I don't like fancy stuff. I prefer nice stuff. Fancy doesn't always mean nice. Oh, YouTube moved the like button around. But yeah, I'm in my old neighborhood, so that's a nicety because I know a lot of the stuff that's around. A lot of it's changed. Some of the stores I used to like to go to are not here anymore. Um, One of my favorite restaurants here, David, Georgian food place, they closed down, sadly. Um, my pizza joint is open, so and they're making improvements. So yes, um, had lunch there yesterday after getting off the train. Uh, the babushkas are out selling strawberries and plums, and oh, I gotta go down and get a watermelon. Um, just a little bit to the east and south, there's a guy that is selling Hersan watermelons for 25 hryvnia. I'm like, oh yes. um, so yeah, that's going to be one of my walks today is going and grabbing a watermelon and bringing it back. uh, oh, can't he stop? No, never. Uh, oh, I have. I swear this must be my theme song for being in Kyiv. Never gonna slow me down. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. No one's gonna break my. Oh, let's see what the troll has to say. Because usually this is a troll that comes up with a auto. Okay, guess not. So K-Bell, YouTube doesn't like you apparently. Send some raspberries. uh, yeah, I don't know why that was held for auto review. Um, ooh, raspberry kvass, that might be good. Um, yeah, my friends bought me Coke as a joke because Americans can't give up their Coke. Yeah, it doesn't tell me who, when it does the auto mod thing, it doesn't tell me who they blocked. It's just said message held for review. So, um, there's so many things. It's like, I gotta go here. I gotta go there. Um, I went into my old store, um, and got a lemonade. Um, drinking water all day and sweating it out like no tomorrow. I had to get something with electrolytes, so I went in and got a lemonade. And so it was cool seeing her reaction when I came into the store, and she, um, of course, being an old neighborhood, some of the people I talked to were like, "Oh, hey." Um, yeah, my Ukrainian's a little bit rusty, so I'm trying to work on that. But everybody's wanting to talk English with me that can. I still make need to Nura. That's one of the reasons I got into beekeeping. Yeah, um, I've been really nervous about that because with Trump pulling what he's been pulling, I was worried that the attitude towards Americans have changed, and no, they haven't. Oh, and K-Bell, I gave away a couple of your pins already. I did not take pictures because it was a family at the train station in Warsaw. Um, they were they were on a different train going to Lviv, and you know, been out of the country for a while and heading back and moving back to Ukraine. So they're heading to Lviv, and then today, I guess they'll be here in Kyiv. Um, cool people. One of the husband was ex-military, had a concussion and released from the military. So I gave them pins. Um, so yeah, your pins brought huge smiles to 8-year-old kid, an ex-military guy, his wife, and his sister. Um, so yeah, your pins are doing amazing spirit lifting work. Um, it's funny. It's kind of like uh, if you remember the TV show Cheers, where everybody knows your name. It's like once, just a few people here and there. And there's a little string for hanging up stuff to dry, and it's bugging me. I need to do something about it because it's just like right in that annoying spot. uh, hey, Andrew. Yeah, I'm glad I'm here too. Not yet. No heavy drinking yet. I don't know. I'm not a really heavy drinker. I might go get some ciders for like end of night pain relief, but yeah. I feel good. I mean, just being here well, yesterday I wasn't feeling so good. I got 3 days worth of walking in and done in one day. um, so yeah, legs were sore, hurting, swollen. But yeah, feeling much better this morning, and just got a couple days to work on my health and get in shape a little bit better. I'm much better than I was when I first came here last year. I would walk from the water fountain, place for people to get water for their apartments, Bouvet, and I'd be able to walk like halfway to my old apartment when I left. Well, I was like maybe 100 feet short of meeting that old goal, so I'm a little bit worse off than I was when I left, but not by much. I just need to get back into the swing of it. Good day, Mr. Steve, Mr. This Insane in the Membrane. Sorry, I'm a little punchy. It's been a good day so far. Only one air alert. No air alerts overnight that I could see. If there were, I slept through them. Yeah, I can't put my head up high enough to have the glow behind my head. Yeah, definitely great people. I can vouch for that. It's been amazing coming back here and seeing people, and it's definitely great being back. Um, little concerning things along the trip, but like walking through the airport in Poland, and there's a bunch of people with giant Z's on their luggage. It's like, okay, I'm not going to start anything if you don't start anything. Kind of just gave each other dirty looks and kept going. Of course, I had my little backpack with all the patches and pins on it, and they just had these covers that went over their suitcases with giant Z's on them. Oh, I wanted to say something, but there was like 6 of them and 1 of me. Not good odds. I'm not Ukrainian. I can't fight those odds very well. I'm close to Ukrainian, so 3 of them I could have taken. 6, no. No, I'm not 10 foot. I'm 6'2" or 6'3", depending on what shoes I'm wearing. Uh, for being right next to a major road, the tramway runs just beyond these buildings right that way. There's another major road a block that way, and it wraps around 2 blocks to that side. So, like, literally, I'm in the middle of a major part of the city, and once in a while, I hear, like, right there's a cop car pulling somebody over, and I can barely hear it. It's like almost like being out in a small little town, but 10-minute walk and you're right in the hustle bustle big city. Salt of the earth, or red earth, sorry. I always want to say blue earth when I see your name because there's a town in Minnesota called Blue Earth, and it has like a giant the vegetable giant, ho ho ho, green giant, that guy, a huge statue of him there. That's where they do all the canning. But the rest stop that's there along the freeway, I love going to because there was a pear tree in it, and like raspberry bushes along the edge, just wild raspberries, elderberries, and all that stuff. So you went the right time of year, and you could get fresh fruit at the rest stop for free. So yeah, it always reminds me of that town when I see your name, Salt of the Red Earth. Yeah, the Jolly Green Giant. Yeah. Oh, just I've always liked traveling. I always liked doing that kind of stuff. So this is a bit of an extension of that, I guess. Freaking beautiful day. Not a cloud in the sky. Last night it was crystal clear, nice and cool. I went to bed about 8 o'clock. And like woke up about 1 o'clock, and it's like came out here, beautiful, like wide open sky. Could see the stars, and Oh, it'd be a nice time to go for, oh wait, curfew. Um, right now it's probably 18 Celsius. Supposed to get up to like 22 today. Uh, Crystal clear. Humidity's gone. The humidity yesterday was awful. Um, I think it rained the day before. But yeah. Did you find it stressful or did it all work out? Oh, it's still stressful. Yeah, it trip was a pain in the butt. Um, between the 3 hour delay getting on my first plane because they canceled one flight and bumped me to the next, um, jumbled me around to get to get me here. Well, get into Warsaw like an hour earlier. It, they had me going to like Newark and all this other stuff. So they tagged my carry on for that flight, and then they changed me to another flight to get me back to my original plan, basically. And they still sent my luggage on the middle plan and not the one I actually took. So yeah, like the bag with all the medical supplies, an extra pair of pants, some shirts, socks, underwear, that kind of the big things, all the medical supplies. Yeah, they left that luggage in Newark, and I knew in Dallas that they had done that, and if they could have, if they would have done anything, they could have sent the luggage back from Newark to Dallas and made my next flight. Because this was like 8 o'clock in the morning in Dallas time that I figured this out and was trying to resolve it with them. They could have sent that luggage back and made the next flight the right flight. But no, they wouldn't do anything. You can't do anything until you get to your final destination. So rather than doing something, making it easier both for them and me, they make it more difficult. So now they're going to have to send my luggage from Newark to Warsaw. Warsaw is going to have to send it to um, my friend, my friend's friend in Poland, and she's going to have to mail it to me Nova Poczta uh, from Poland to here, and it just like maybe Friday next week I'll have my luggage. Um, so yeah, until then I kind of had to explain this to the person I was delivering it to, and they were understanding, and it will still get there. It's just going to be delayed as long as they get me my luggage. No, that's called early morning, waking up and still being tired after God knows how many hours of sleep. Could have waited until they got my luggage. Yeah, they could have sent it back to me from Newark to Dallas and fixed it there. Um, Staying in Poland for however many days it would have taken for them to get me my luggage. The cancellation fee on the train, booking a new train. You're looking at $400 to wait for luggage. Um, yeah, uh, uh, it's not worth $400. It can get shipped to me. Why am I in bright daytime? Because it's bright daytime. Uh, it is what it is. Uh, isn't really any other place I could put the phone to record. So yeah, I went shopping, so I have what I need for a little while. I'll just have to do laundry like every day. Well, the trolls live under bridges. They don't see daylight very much. Odd is a normal name in Norway. um, yeah, and that's why I prefer Finnair and going into Helsinki. Plus, the blueberry juice on the plane is, Finnair. Thank you for that blueberry juice. Yeah, it is a little bit of a weird time because it's like midnight, 1 a.m. back home, and like early morning here. Let's see if I could just. Yeah, that doesn't really make it any better, especially if I just move that little bit. Yeah, go back up here. Hopefully that makes it a little bit better. If I did a horizontal stream, it wouldn't be as bad, but wouldn't get all the new people going, what the hell's this? Oh no, that is the great thing about taking the train from Warsaw to Kyiv is, I you don't sleep. I don't sleep on planes. It maybe that kind of sleep. Uh, oh, where was I? I had a thought in my mind, but it kind of blew away when I was reading chat. Um, yeah, let's leave the drama somewhere else because drama sucks. The news portrays it like it's so dire. Pregnant women going to fight. If you think I'm fit, you must be American. No, I was in a car accident years ago, and was told I'd be lucky if I could walk again. So knees are bad, back is bad. Got massive scar right here. Most, thankfully the hair I do have left covers up like half of it. But I'm a member of I've seen my own skull squad. Um, Unfortunately, K-Bell, it's not even just Russian propaganda. It Unfortunately, it's American propaganda too. It's the news portrays it as, oh, they're going out and kidnapping people off the street and sending them to boot camp. Well, no, that doesn't happen. Um, what it is men between 22 and I think 50 or something like that have to be registered for the draft. If you don't register, yes, they arrest you. Yes, they take you down to Bilasirka and make you get a medical exam to see if you're fit for the army. And then they sign you up for the draft. They don't send you to boot camp. They don't send you to the front. They're just making you sign up for the draft and have your medical check done that you didn't do. The people that are worried about being kidnapped off the street are the ones that are not following what they're supposed to do and going and getting their medical certification. Do your medical certification, live your life normal. There's plenty of guys around the street that are healthy, fit, young, could be in the army, but they're not, they can't be trained. So why have untrained people? It's but it's portrayed as some evil thing that's going on, and no, it's people avoiding going to their medical exam and getting their medical exam done. I mean, come on. I should be fighting. Funny. I'm a fat ass American. I can not walk a quarter or half a kilometer without freaking almost dying. I'd be more of a hindrance on the front than I would be a help. That being said, if they wanted to send me to the front, I'd go. You know, there's a little bit of that romantic ideal of what it's like being in the military left. And most Americans have that. All right, just had to close the door so the smoke didn't go in the house. Hey, Martin. I'd be good at absorbing bullets from the Russians, so that would be about all the help I could do. I don't know how to fly drones, and that's probably the most important thing on the front line right now is the drones. It's the stigma of vertical streams. Don't worry about it, Peter. It is a beautiful morning, though. I should go out and get some stuff done before it gets too hot. You know, like this temperature right here, if it stayed this temperature, I'd be great for the whole day. But I know it's going to get warmer. Uh, every time you do a vertical stream, there's a bunch of people that come out and like one of the most common questions I get now is rather it's about 18 right now. Yeah, not healthy in the mid. Let's see what this one is. No, I have no problem dispelling inaccuracies that the Western media is reporting. People are still going around here living their life, doing what they need to do. Martin, it's not that I'm brave, it's that I just don't care. When you turn 18 years, it tells you you'll be lucky to see 30. And here I am, 48. Yeah. My time has come. The you know knocked on my door, and I kind of ignored it. So, hey James, how's it going? Zelensky's approval ratings are about 65% right now. Um, that's about 25% higher than Trump's. So do the math there. Yeah, it seems like everybody's been getting sick, James. My friend is a cold. The lady I knew at the store. Oh God, that crow's loud. Um, is sick. Yeah, everybody's having like a little bit of a end of summer cold right now here in Kyiv. It seems like. Um, yeah, I crushed the car. Martin Lee says you stood in traffic and you know what happens when hit by a car. Yeah, yeah. I also know the doctors told me I'd never walk again after that accident, and here I am hobbling around Kyiv. So yeah, it's if my tick time if the time for my ticket to be punched comes up, I'll accept it with grace. But until then, I'm gonna do what I want to do, how I want to do it. BB, hello. Let's see. Trying to get the glare off the screen so I can read chat. Uh, oh, your steering column was on fire? That's. Ugh. Again, beautiful, beautiful day here. So, wait, how's that? Does that look good? Yeah, when the cars get that old, it's time to like tear them down and put them back together just to make sure everything's how it should be. Um, my friend was sitting there asking me if I wanted to get a Lada. We walked by a Lada, not a lot of, but a Lada, Lada. Like, you should get a Lada while you're here. I'm like, I wouldn't fit in one. Yeah, a little bit of puffiness in my eyes still, just trying to catch up on sleep from the last 4 days. Um, even with the hotel room that they got me in Dallas, I maybe got 5 hours of sleep. That was Monday night. Tuesday night, no sleep, maybe 10, 15 minutes here and there on the plane. Um, they didn't have, I get wheelchair service between gates, and the wheelchair didn't show up at the one gate, and I had 35 minutes to get to my next plane. And it's like, okay, do I wait for the wheelchair or do I just go? So I just went and walked basically the entire length of Helsinki Airport. And, well, I was 5 minutes late for the plane. They waited for me, though. Um, if I don't get a, I don't know what kind of car that is. A Trabant? No, if I was gonna get like an old car here in Ukraine, I'd get a Zaporizhzhits. I'd have to take out the front seat and like sit in the back seat to be able to drive it, but I'd get one of those. Oh, and there's the low power warning. And there's the low power warning. Of course, there's no plugs out here, so I can't charge the phone while I'm streaming from here anyway. Um, they're made of particle board. Finest East German engineering you can carry to the store. uh, Definitely a good message there, Andrew. Keep loving, always. You know, as the saying is here, razom peromožemo, together till victory. Um, that's how we have to do it. Yeah, just after yesterday, and it's very cleansing being here. Um, just need to like maybe a day more sleep, get rid of the puffiness. Um, but yeah, it's been great so far. Getting all settled in. Um, another message held for review. Let's see what this message is. Uh, no, no, no. Uh, so Andrew, if Andrew, me first. I'll work on mine, and maybe she'll have a sister. Uh, so yeah, I think I'm gonna cut off the stream, head to the grocery store, so I have more than just sausage and cheese. Hey, Liam. So yeah, James, hope you feel better, and if you make it up to Kyiv, say hi. But yeah, I'm gonna throw my phone on the charger, head to the store, get some groceries, get some steps in. Yeah, almost 10,000 steps yesterday, 9,500. Thanks for all coming to the stream. Uh, like if you haven't liked, subscribe if you're not, and most importantly, keep supporting Ukraine. Have a good morning or good evening wherever you may be, and I'll see you all next time. Stay safe, everybody.